Over the past 10 years, police around the state have been adding a new tool to patrol cars, AEDs.
Tonight, our Rachel Krause shares one IMPD officer's personal experience proving how crucial these devices are in an emergency.
Without the AED, my heart rhythm wouldn't have been restored. So it made all the difference.
Kristen and Justin Tusing have learned to cherish every day with one another and their 3 kids after a typical September day in 2017 nearly became Kristen's last.
I got up and did the mom thing, made breakfast, packed lunches. Definitely was noticing a little bit of chest pain, but it seemed like it likely was nothing. I took a shower, thought I was going to lay down for a bit. Justin decided to get ready for work and just happened to come back into the bedroom and find me down on the bed.
At 29 years old, Kristen had gone into cardiac arrest. Off duty with IMPD at the time, Justin jumped into action, calling 911.
And I did CPR for 6 minutes and 30 seconds while on the phone with EMS and while fire was coming. And Lawrence Fire Engine 36 came and they came upstairs and did awesome. They brought the AED and got Kristen hooked up. Her heart wasn't beating at the time and they gave her the shock and were able to get her heartbeat back.
After intensive treatments and 11 days in the hospital, Kristen was able to head home, making a full recovery. Others aren't as lucky, with sudden cardiac arrest becoming deadly for many. It was that AED shock that saved her life. And over the years, police all around the state have been slowly adding life-saving AEDs to their cars.
The more of them that we can have in all emergency vehicles, the more likely they're going to save a life.
Sergeant John Perrine with State Police says donations from Bolt from the Heart have put AEDs in all ISP patrol units, more than 500. With on and off-duty officers all around the state.
Some of the saves that we have documented or that we know have happened when troopers were off-duty, happened to be using their car, driving their car at the grocery store or at the movie theater or wherever they may be. An emergency arises, and there they are with the tools necessary to save a life.
By making AEDs more accessible, law enforcement says it allows them to provide life-saving care within seconds instead of having to wait for additional help to arrive.
We get there sometimes before medics do.
And since 2019, Bolt from the Heart has been working with IMPD to get AEDs into their patrol cars too. So far, more than 170 IMPD vehicles have them, with the goal of outfitting all 1,600 officers.
What we do in the first several minutes when we're on scene can either save a person's life or, extend their circumstances so that they can get to the hospital and get additional medical treatment that would allow them to survive.
For the Tusings, they now have an AED with them regularly, traveling to work with Justin and at home, just in case. They say that day changed so much about how they live.
Yeah, it definitely does.
It's definitely caused us to reevaluate what our priorities are and maybe live life in a different way and kind of be even more thankful for each day.
And grateful for every day their family has shared together since.